Hi and welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday the 25th of January 2025. Finally back at Bramley Moor Dock in decent weather. So hopefully today we'll be able to have a look at all the things I couldn't in the fog the other day. So I will start on this left hand side where they were unloading all sorts of scaffolding and stuff the other day. So zoom in and have a look. There you can see, similar to the north end, it's a lot of boards, a lot of poles. So can only presume that it's going to have the same thing happen. It will also explain why they haven't finished that dark grey roof screed yet. Obviously, if they knew this was going on. Lang O'Rourke offices. Getting quite close now to being gone. So get up and go over the south stand. As you can see, they've tarmacked all of the Everton way where that is going. So it's a good thing to see actually, because a lot of people still ask where exactly does the Everton way start and finish. So I'll just get it all in shot. There you go. So basically where that is tarmacked is where it will be. And I've had a few comments and questions about this, about will I be zooming in on the stones, because I've had various people have sent me a message asking if possible, when they find out the location of theirs, could I zoom in on it and show it, because they will be unable to come and see it in person. But I've also had messages saying, hope I'm not going to zoom in on stones, because people don't want the disappointment of not seeing theirs, or seeing it first on like my channel or someone else's channel without seeing it for themselves. So the only way around it is, when I am going to zoom in on stones, I will tell you beforehand. I won't speak the names out that I'm looking at, and I'll tell you when I've finished. So if you've got yours and you don't want to see it possibly, then you know to look away and not watch. It's the only way I can think of being fair to sort of both sets of people who have asked. It's looking really great though in the sun. Let's go and have a look round this side. So I don't think there'd be a lot to see around this side really. Still a skip there. So I was going to drop down this corner close, see if we can finally sort of get a better look at sort of what's it laying down here. We're presuming it is stones. So I doubt I would be close enough to see what that label says. I can try it. I'll just zoom out so I know where I am. So I can get quite a bit nearer. Might be able to read it on a bigger screen. I can't read it on mine. I can see the Everton logo and the badge. I get a little bit closer. That's about as good as I'm going to get. So there you go. I expect that now that's been tarmacked, it will be quite soon. Let's go and have a look at the pitch. It's coming along quite fast now. Them bald patches are certainly disappearing around the edge. So I think it'll be certainly be perfectly playable for the time the test event, the under 18s against, I believe it's Wigan under 18s is held. So they almost look like rubbish bins installed. I'm sure they're not. So I believe the choosing of the seats is well underway. I know several people who are patiently waiting for their turn. So I hope everyone gets the seats that they're hoping. So let's look at the advertising boards. I presume that one there is the one that will go across the access tunnel. So let's look down. I just wondered why they're not stood on that gap, or is that left for ball boys, etc., to walk along? Is that more of a pathway? Because it's definitely, the advertising boards are in front of it everywhere. So rather than walk on the blue, there again, there's ball boys sort of seats, I would imagine. Okay, I'll go and have a look over the north. Haven't looked at the scaffolding yet. It's still hard to see what like that middle layer would be for, or even the bottom one, because there's nothing particularly there. It's the access gate. I presume those were strapped down because of storm. Is it Una, something like that? Can't remember. Now we'll see if, I think the sun will cause problems today for looking through the glass. I can get a bit lower. I've got good sight of the drone. Might just take the sun out of the equation. So it appears from that, I think, from what I can see on my little screen, that third tier of scaffolding, which I think is that one, yeah, does appear to be the last, but the pole, was there one there? I don't know, you'll have to make up your mind on your bigger screens what you can see. So I'll take another look at these, what someone asked me, but from what I could see last time, I think it's just dirt or dust or whatever on these joins. I don't think it's lifting like people was asking. There's one that looks particularly, I think it's just dirty marks making it appear that it's not right. So nothing a wash down wouldn't solve. Those boxes of whatever they are, oh no, I think they're there now. They are. So it's been tidied up, unless the scaffold's going. All that. So I'm going to leave it there. Managed to get a look at what I wanted to, what I tried to do the other day in the fog. So thank you for watching. I'll come back in a few days' time when I sort of see or hear that other things have happened. Failing that, if you're interested in a different type of construction, I've been filming the Bridgewater Canal where it collapsed near Warrington, Manchester way. So that's a totally different sort of construction project, which will be ongoing for they're estimating. Sorry, excuse me, controller talking. Estimate to take between 1 and 2 years. So quite a lot of footage there, so if that interests you, do take a look. And also CPS podcast channel, just me and SS guys and Toffees are us chatting rubbish in the pub. So once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.